Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I am Dan. We're going to explore the world as seen through Google Street View and Google Maps. None of this is really planned or rehearsed, so I have no idea what we're going to find. We haven't been much around the United States yet on this channel, and I thought, let's go somewhere West Coast. I've been to California once or twice, only to Los Angeles really. How about Fresno? I've heard of Fresno. Boy, it looks huge. Love this grid layout. Very grid-like. Yeah, let's drop in. I don't know much about Fresno. Pretty big city, that's all I can tell you. Alright, on the ground. Clear skies. Bright day. I'm sure it's nice and warm. Gotta love that California weather. Wholesale fruit. Alright. Oh, okay, we landed by a stadium of some sort, or a racetrack? Okay. Not too many people out. Maybe it's not game day. Alright, the Grizzlies play here. I don't know the Grizzlies as a team. Not really, I don't think. Boy, yeah, nobody around here. Oh, there's somebody. Empty sidewalks, nice wide streets, few trees, lots of cars. The sign says, "Don't wimp out." Must be some show. Well, yeah, clearly a lot of business happening here. Big parking lots. What are they all doing? They're all inside. Must be pretty warm out. Everyone's working inside. Gas station. Some interesting looking buildings here in the distance. Let's move towards that. Older house there. We're in 2018, so this is very recent. Let's move down here on Van Ness Avenue. This is kind of nice. This is old building. Let's see, we got all the way back to 2011. Let's just jump back in time. It looks about the same. Not much has changed here in Fresno, California. Well, at least not right here. This looks nice. Alright, now I'm tempted. Oh, look at that. Some things do change. Tore down this old place. Yeah, it was in bad shape, I can tell. And by 2015, new apartments. They look all right. Okay, big parking garage there. Is this the downtown area, I'm guessing? Or at least the historic downtown area. I like this building in the distance there. That's dated to, oh, I don't know, 30s or 40s maybe? Maybe earlier. Probably around there. CCLS. Auto Pawn. Ooh. Get some motorcycles and bikes. I'd go in there. Maybe you could get a good deal on bicycle. Didn't really mean to pop out there. Let's go right down into this park area. This looks great. Definitely walk around here. I can almost guarantee you. Well, looks like they're redoing it. La Moda. It's definitely not bustling, you know? I like these buildings. This one's awesome. Let's move out to the street. I might take back my claim of visiting this plaza. Oh, this looks a little better. 2 years later here. Got some little art structures up. I don't know what this thing is. Clock tower of some sort. This is a really nice building here. Looks kind of Chicago style, Burnham, I don't know, something like that. That's old. And this one's also nice. Can't quite read. Pacific Southwest Building. I like that. Payless. I don't like that one as much. Alright, let's pop back up. Alright, so here's the downtown area. Let's go towards Fresno City Hall. Let's see what's happening over here. Oh, it's fall. Love these trees. It looks like a train still comes through here, which is kind of cool. Or at least some sort of... Yeah, it looks fully functional. This is a neat building. Very futuristic, spaceship landed style building. I like that. Let's jump down here. Now, what is this? What in the world is this? Looks like something out of Disneyland. It's really cool. I mean, but what is it? What do you think? I can't quite read this sign. It's very fantastical. You know, is Rapunzel up in there somewhere? Boy, I don't know what it is. I can't quite find a sign. Alright, well, that's cool. I'm trying to even think what that might be. Chamber of Commerce. Alright, a little more activity over in this area. Still not a lot of people out in the streets. It's, you know, who knows what day of the week we're looking at here. Sometimes you catch a street on a Sunday morning and it's like, where's all the people? Well, if you've been here Tuesday morning, you'd have a much different sense of the city. But, I mean, clearly it's highly populated. Just, I don't see a lot of people walking around. Let's move out, check out some of these houses, see where everyone actually lives. Okay. This is nice. Tree-lined. And clean sidewalks. Everything's very nice. Love these palms. A palm on every corner. Well done, whoever organized that. Great street. Great place for a kid to just go biking down the street. Or an adult. Very flat. Again, extremely bikeable. Barbershop. And not sure what that says. We are on East Tulare Avenue. East Tulare. Businesses on the right. Parks or government spaces on the left, maybe. Furniture store. Lots of Spanish signage. Obviously a large population of, I assume, Mexican immigrants, or, I don't know, South American immigrants, maybe? Smog check. I can read that. Smog is an issue. Definitely in California and a lot of other places. I like this upholstery sign. Established 1986. Great sign. Well, yeah, it Look, it's such a grid. Everything, you get in these streets and you just go, go, go. Let's reorient ourselves. All right, one more time. Here we go. Fresno. All right, let's move out towards some farming area maybe. Look at how these neighborhoods are just packed in here, these developments. All right. I believe this is farming on the left here. Nice houses set back in there. Love these boulders. Armstrong Ave. Boy, it's very, very quiet out here. Nobody walking along the sidewalk. Not a ton of cars. Looks warm. What is this? Hard to tell. Can't tell. Is that a church? Oh, school. Okay. Sure, let's take a right. The Laurels. Kind of interesting fenced-in neighborhoods. This is all brand new developments, essentially. Not a lot of trees. Looks like, they've planted a few, but they're not very big yet. Solar panels. Yeah, this would be a great place to pop some solar panels on your roof. If I lived here, I'd be all solar panel roof. That's my dream. Someday I'm living in a house with a lot of solar panels. I'm planning on it. I'm not making plans, but it's in my future. I'm certain. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice street. Looks very friendly. A little bland, maybe, if anything, if I'm, being critical, but it's just you just kind of seeing construction materials. Concrete and stucco and paint. Not a lot of people, not a lot of life, not a lot of trees, that is. Lots of grass, though. They're doing their best to keep a green lawn, which, gotta respect that. Hopefully there's enough water around for everybody. April 2016. I'm not sure when those droughts kind of were. Maybe they're kind of eternally as somewhat of a drought in parts of California. Lots of farming here. So there's a river that comes down through here. Let's check out this river area, somewhere by the water. Well, can't get too close to the water, it looks like. How about just right here? Okay, I can see some water through there. This is a really nice house. That costs money. This trash can's lost. This looks like a upscale neighborhood. A lot more green. A lot more, it's been around for a little while, I think. These trees have grown up. People are spending money on upkeep of their yards. I mean, this looks really neat. No sidewalks to speak of. That's a downside. You get into you get into parts of neighborhoods that are, by any definition, really nice. And more often than not, you find bye-bye sidewalk. Which, that I don't like. Sidewalk is the people space, and not everyone has a car, and what do you do if you are in a wheelchair and want to get around, or you have a new baby and want to go for a walk? Well, you're in the street. And so even though it's a beautiful neighborhood, and I'm not just picking on this part of Fresno, I find this where I live even, or parts of where I live, it's similar story. The nicer it gets, the fewer sidewalks you find. And I'm not a fan of that. But obviously this is a really nice neighborhood. Everyone's got a pool. I wonder if this is public space. Can you get out in here at all? Alright. Let's see. Fresno downtown. Then we got a neighborhood here. Calwa Golf Course. Let's drop somewhere over here. There's your Walmart. Let's see some of these big box stores. Let's check it out. You know, if you lived here, you'd end up over in this part at some point. It's very busy. Look at these tall palms, man. How do they get that tall? It's crazy. And you're thinking, like, they have no competition for sunlight. Like, this could have stopped growing here and gotten just as much sun, so... It's kind of interesting how it's not aware of its surroundings, or I don't know, they're bred to be very tall. Not quite sure. Orthodontics. Okay. Lots of shops. Vehicle stuff. Got a supermarket on the right. Like a Taco Bell. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, this street is fantastic. Wow. I love that. New construction going up there. It was in 2018. Let's jump back in time a little bit, see what we can see. We can go back 10 years. Let's see what the world of 10 years ago. Okay. Trees are all still here. Obviously, this was more barren, much more barren. And today, they put up, well, a lot of food and apartments. I guess the neighborhood's growing. Kind of curious how much of this is recent. I mean, this looks like it's at least 10 years old. Yeah. Clearly, a lot has changed here in Fresno in the last 10 years, at least along this street. I like this a lot more here. All right, let's check out a couple more places, and then I'd say I've gotten a good tiny little tour of the area. Now, where's the cool place? Where are all the cool people hanging out? Mural District? I'm gonna jump in here. What do I know? Sometimes you check out the kind of art area, and maybe you find some cool restaurants. I don't know. It's a working theory. Kind of like this apartment building with the colors. That's neat. Some election coming up, I guess. September 2018. Yeah, that adds up. Now we're back into 2017. Well, I don't actually see a lot of art galleries or something that I thought I was dropping into. Maybe I made a mistake there. Or I've made a wrong turn. This whole car got blurred out. What happened there? Whoa, I think this is like a special request. I think like you can ask Google to remove. It's very sketchy though. Like somebody was going through Google, saw their whatever. Is this I assume a car, and was like, I don't want anyone seeing that. And we can't. But now I kind of want to, right? What do you think it is? Dang. I can't see it here. All right. You win, random person. I don't think anyone cared, though, if you had just let your car sitting there. I can almost guarantee I would not have noticed it. Maybe it's like a really historic vehicle? I don't know. Let's move down this street here. Merced. I don't know how to say these names. Merced. This looks like it's the local news channel. What do we got? NBC or something, maybe? Let's guess. Maybe not. Lots of antennas, though, right? Some activity on the street and just not a lot of people walking around. Cars are the choice method for moving around Fresno, which it looks, pretty spread out, so that makes sense. Certainly, if I lived here, I'm sure I would own a car. So I get that. This looks like a really pretty house here. Something super historic about it. Wonder what this little pillar is from. Is that an old street marker? Or something? These trees are amazing, but also blocking my view of this house I want to see. Home Museum. Okay, well, if I visit, I'm definitely going in here. I love this kind of thing. An old house turned into a museum. They probably have like really weird hours, but I would be sure to stop in there. It's kind of out of place, a little bit. Like I haven't seen a lot of other homes in that style around here. I'm not sure where the old, where's the historic, well, it must be somewhere near the old historic neighborhood. What was here? What did this town look like 100 years ago? Where were people living? Clearly it was all much more shrunk back, I'm sure. Tower District. What do you think that is in reference to? Tower. Got a college. Got a Popeyes. Alright, one or two more places. And that's going to be enough for me today. I feel like I've gotten a pretty good sense of downtown. Alright, here's out by the airport. Airport's real close to downtown. Or at least the executive airport. Alright. That's not for you and me, I don't think. But the executives can fly in. Alright. This tree needs a shave. Me too. Oh, I want to go down the street. Okay. Got a bike lane here. That's great. Haven't seen a lot of painted bike lanes. Maybe there's just a good deal of respect for bicyclists here. It's unnecessary. Or just slowly working on it. I like seeing downtown in the distance here, or at least what I think is downtown. Back into 2016 here. A street. Alright, it is a street. This looks like a little... okay. A little rough there. The guy was just standing in the street. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I hope to drive through this area at some point, or pop in. I'm sure I've missed all the cool places to come to. Definitely leave it in the comments. What's the cool coffee shop? What's the up and coming restaurant? I love going up this bridge here. This is really cool. Oh yeah. No sidewalk here. I guess on one side. Bike lane. All right. Overlooking. I guess we're just crossing a train track, really. It's nice to get a little elevation here in a town that's pretty flat, seemingly. Yeah. Okay. Let's check out this building here. I don't think we were at this one yet. Another really old place. Well, pretty old at least, right? Maybe the old hotel, I guess. That'd be my guess. And this looks like it was a theater, or is a theater maybe. Very ornate. Nice bump outs here. This is interesting. This is good. A little more care being put into here, although it admittedly does look a little funky. But I'm a big fan of corner bump outs. It's great for pedestrians and yeah, just better for controlling traffic. Yeah, really nice work, whoever led the effort to do this. Right by the housing authority. That's probably not an accident. But yeah, good work there. Meaningless design here. I mean, I don't get that. Fulton Street. Let's keep going down here. I know we've been near here, but I'm liking this, right? Some older stuff. Haven't seen a ton of restaurants, like a few, I guess, but immigration attorneys, okay, that's certainly an issue here, I'm sure. It's important work, though. Fulton Street. I like this street a lot. I'd definitely go for a walk down Fulton Street. Read all the plaques. Do you all listen to Roman Mars? 99% invisible. His motto is always read the plaque. And I have been following that motto for, all my adult life. Always read the plaque. Oh, here's that baseball stadium. Okay. All right, one last place, and we're gonna call it a day here. Let's pop up. I want to have a clear sense of north. Boy, they really laid it out. True north. Okay, Clovis. Very busy street here. Alright. How about... What do you think? I need some help. Let's go... Fig Garden sounds beautiful. Looks like there's more trees in this area. And we're looking at them. Yeah, very pretty in here. East Holland Ave. All private residences. Beautiful flowering trees. Again, no sidewalks, but I mean it costs money. I don't know if it's a money issue always, or people like not having strangers walk right in front of their house. That also, I get it. But if I could snap my fingers and put sidewalks along every street in the world, I would do it and die a hero. That's kind of my dream, I think. That'd be my superpower. I want to be... my superpower would be infrastructure man. I want to just I would just fix stuff. I'd see a problem and fix it. And I don't need to take any credit for it. I just want to fix shit everywhere I go. I don't know. It's a noble calling. Oh dear. Well, this is very pretty. I like this a lot. These look like very expensive homes. Or pretty expensive, right? Like, this is very well kept. I'm hardly commenting on it because it's all gorgeous and pretty, very diverse set of, amount of trees here, all different kinds. A lot of effort, a lot of care, a lot of love going into these neighborhoods here. Indianapolis and Del Mar. Nice fence, jeez. All right, well, this has been great. Yeah, tell me what I missed. I'm sure I always miss like some of the most obvious stuff. People write, "Oh, you missed like, the top 10 things we're known for. You missed all not like 9 of the 10." Like, oh. Well, I sort of treat these like I landed from outer space. Because, well, in many ways I have here. And it's just no judgment, no expectations. You just see what you get. And I like it that way. Well, that's been great, Fresno. Everyone subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time.